What is going on, everybody? Luke here. In today's video, we keep it short and sweet. We're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking about, how I think there could be a great opportunity between Valentine's Day or before Valentine's Day, maybe the beginning of Feb, all the way up to, which one's right, March, April, all the way up to Easter, the Easter period, yeah? So we've got Mother's Day in between there, Valentine's Day, probably other random things, I don't know, but these are the three I'm focusing on. Because last year I saw that a lot of products I was selling in Q4 sold amazing in this period. Now that's because last year I had a hell of a lot more stock than I've had previous years in that time frame, as in Q3. Unless Easter's in Q4, yeah it is. But you get what I mean. Between sort of February, March, April, I usually never had a massive amount of stock. I used to like refresh my stock in January and slowly progress through the year and build up my stock and then clean it out and start again. But last year was the first year that I really had a lot of stock because it was following on from the end of sort of COVID periods and all that. And I had a lot of stuff there, and I really saw the potential of products that are general products. You know, it could be Ferrero Rocher packs, it could be anything related to gifts, even if it's not a direct Valentine's Day gift or a direct Easter egg or a, you know, Mother's Day, can be anything almost, can't it? I found that, you know, sort of more generic items can fall all three of those. A pack of Ferrero Rochers with flowers, Valentine's Day. Pack of Ferrero Rochers with flowers, Mother's Day. Pack of Ferrero Rochers with flowers, you could do it on Easter, or just a pack of Ferrero Rochers and maybe some, or they're kind of eggs, aren't they? And I don't know, another Easter egg or chocolates or whatever. They all kind of fall, you know, so you can kind of cover yourself with a lot of product. 2 to 3 of these are easy, and by having the right amount of stock, you can basically just be blitzing sales for these 3 periods. And I find that a lot of people don't stock up the same as they do in Q4, and so you're able to capture a hell of a lot more sales on the right products. I found last year I was selling, you know, stuff that I had plenty of stock in Q4, and then I had plenty of stock in like sort of February, March, and it was just flying off the shelves exactly like it was in Q4. Because in Q4 everyone knows to stock up like mental and sell, and yeah, because there's tons of volume, so you still sell loads. But I found in Easter and Valentine's Day and all this kind of thing, people have a lot of stock, sure, because they obviously know it's period, but they don't prepare as they do in Q4. Or they prepare a little bit less, meaning they don't have as much stock potentially. Or they don't prepare early enough. They don't stock up in January, for example, which is something I'm going to be focusing on this month. It's the 14th of January. For the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be focusing on looking for that kind of thing, so that by around February the 9th, 8th, 10th, you know, I've got plenty of that to push me through the next couple of months. Because literally the stuff that was great, some of the Thornton stuff, I've been issues with that. There's safety violations and stuff recently, but you know, it doesn't have to be Thorntons this year, it can be something else. They were literally flying off 40 a day, 30 a day, you know, 60 a day, whatever it is, across many different products, and obviously decent profits because there's potentially not a lot or as much competition or as much people in stock. So on a fast selling product, the people are going in and out of stock so much quicker that the price is more willing to fluctuate, meaning you can get a premium. Obviously, you don't want to when it fluctuates down, fair enough, you don't sell it, but if it fluctuates up, then you reap in some more profits. Normally keep it in the middle so that you're making the most of the standard, you know, maybe $1.50 a product, but then every couple of days it will jump up to £3, £4, you know, and it will come, as people come back into stock, it will come back down again. So over a couple of months, you're really getting a nice average or profit on that, because you're able to play that volume side. The volume makes it a little bit more volatile in terms of price change, doesn't keep it fixed. Some products don't sell a lot. The prices pretty much stay fixed for ages sometimes, because they only sell, you know, 10 a month, and there's not much movement, and that's because people aren't going in and out of stock very often. And so this is definitely an opportunity, I feel, to, you know, maybe not have like a Q4, but you know, obviously you've got to see what happens. You've got to see what people's money's like and demands are like. You know, obviously times are a bit harder with inflation and stuff like that. People are having less to spend on, you know, luxury goods, I guess you could call it. But you know, definitely with Amazon, there doesn't seem to be a huge impact in terms of people's buying habits and demands. Doesn't mean it can't change in the future, of course, but for me, this is a definite period to be focusing on to really get some serious and decent profits before summer. Obviously, summer, you know, there's some months in summer where it can be a little bit of a lull. People are enjoying themselves out in the sun and all that kind of thing. So I find this could be a potential Q4 opportunity, at least half a Q4 opportunity, which is plenty, you know, of opportunity we need. And yeah, just to make the most of it, because there definitely is the opportunity there. I saw it last year with my very own eyes, by having plenty in plenty of stock of a lot of things, and I sold out on everything pretty much way before I wanted to. And so this year I'm going to try to prepare myself as best as possible with the data from last year and with the experience of having last year to really know that this could be a real good opportunity. Again, do your own research before, due diligence and all that kind of thing. But this is something that I'm focusing on very heavily now that I restocked my general goods for Q1. I've already done that, and now I'm going to be shifting my focus on to this kind of products. And this time frame, sorry. So going to leave the video there, everyone. I hope you enjoy it. Nice and easy, 5 minutes long, and see you all on the next one.